Boom shakalaka, with this indicator hitting levels that have always triggered a recession since 1960. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the real reason why Bitcoin's price has stalled. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including why a recession is now imminent and the real reason behind Bitcoin's price stall. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like button. Today, fear and greed at 48, up from yesterday 47, down from last week 50, and last month 58. The overall market down less than 0.5%. Bitcoin at 22,399, Ethereum at 1563, BNB at 285, XRP 36 cents, Cardano 33 cents, Polygon $1.12, and Dogecoin 7 cents. Bitcoin right now hovering just below the 50-day moving average, this yellow line. As you can see, the direction of the 50-day moving average is starting to change from going up to going down. Now, we did just have a golden cross of the 100 and 200-day moving averages happen, but each of the last few times this has happened, Bitcoin price has dropped quite a bit. We do now have a recession. The most anticipated recession ever is now actually going to happen, 100% guaranteed, not 60% of the time. This leading indicator, which is the current decline in conference board's leading indicator, has now hit levels that has always triggered a recession since the 1960s. We can see when we are at this dotted line, every time it reached this line, there was a recession shortly following. Right now, we are hitting levels where a recession is about to happen. This time is not different. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times it has been right. Now down here, it didn't hit those lows and there was a recession. So I don't know what to make of that. But Bitcoin appears to be echoing what it's done previously. Has 4-year cycles, boom and bust. Turns out weekly hike and a she's very similar to previous markets where we had a bit of resistance and hike and a she's in red and blue, and then eventually turning up to green as we broke through previous resistance. Same thing that happened back in 2018 and 2019. We also have a bullish cross for Bitcoin. How could this be happening when a recession is about to happen? Not quite sure, but let's look at the charts. Bitcoin D3 chart confirms a bullish cross, 3-day chart. This has been the first time since the 2021 top that you saw right down here. Well, could this call for price to go up? Certainly could. We also have a cross on the 20 and 50 WMA. Now, this is a death cross on the monthly chart. Bitcoin finds the bottom and starts the rally. We can see similar things happening here with a rally after this death cross. Could be an inverse signal. Right now, Bitcoin on 2-week charts, we have a cross of the moving averages down here of the RSI down on the bottom. And also, we have an 8 and a 12 cross that we're seeing right here, these yellow dots. Now, this has preceded pretty significant runs. Now, not only do we have this cross, but Bitcoin's been above the EMA 4 weeks, close to break of the downtrend, and the MA cross at the same time as 2019 and the RSI. So all of these things happen exactly similar in 2019 before a pretty historic rally. If we take a look at the accumulation indicator down here on the bottom, this red area turning up on the monthly for the first time since 2020. This is likely a signal on a monthly time frame uptrend. You can see each time it turned upwards, that was the beginning of pretty significant rallies for Bitcoin. Why would this time be different? Probably nothing, but we can see DXY getting rejected from its trend line, similar to what happened back here, similar to what happened back here, similar to what happened to back here. And each time that happened for Bitcoin, Bitcoin exploded, especially after it crossed this moving average, which we're seeing on the weekly charts. So where are we? Pray tell, because it is just confusing as a mofo. And if you're confused, I can relate because I'm pretty confused too. I mean, on one hand, we have the world just completely falling to pieces. And on the other hand, the Bitcoin charts look probably the best they've looked in a couple of years. So turns out we could have 3 stages for Bitcoin: bottom formation, pre-halving run, and up only. NGU technology, numbers go up technology. That's what Bitcoin runs on. Well, Bitcoin is still in the bottom formation stage. And the real pre-halving rally has not even started. This is great news. That means we're in very, very early. You can see bottom formation stage, and then we have pre-halving rally, and then we have up only. And you can see the bands flip when it goes to up only. Now there may be a little bit of a drop in the bands during the pre-halving run, but based on a time frame, just looking at it on 4-year cycles, we are in the area of the pre-halving run. Now it is a gradual, slow uptrend oftentimes, but pretty significant gains can be made in this area before we get to the less than year-long up-only trend, which inevitably will follow. So what's the real reason why Bitcoin has been stalled? Turns out it's just based on the cycle. That's where we are in Bitcoin's menstrual cycle. We're in the, stagnant phase. It's facing major resistance after the first 50% since bottom, like in previous cycles. We can see the 50% drop from the bottom, well, that's forming resistance right now. Take a look at this. Back here in 2018, 2019, that same thing was a bit of resistance there. Take a look back here in 2013, 2014. That same exact area was a bit of resistance. After a price floor was formed on the RSI, we can see a bit of resistance. And if that chart isn't clear enough, we can see the 50% throwback, where basically we had this wedge formation, broke through 50%, and then boom, 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 price gains. Well, same type of thing, 50% price drop, and then boom, 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 we have a bit of resistance at that 50% area. But after that, we go on for some pretty significant gains as the bull run begins. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.